Hello. Welcome to another episode of the Wi-Fi Money Podcast. I'm smiling here. I'm smiling a lot. Fam,
You're happy in it. Good mood,
I'm
innit?
happy. Yeah,
Good
man. I'm
mood.
happy.
Come
I'm
on.
happy because I got my own studio now. Wait, we didn't do a podcast before, did we?
No.
Nah.
Did we?
No, we didn't.
No, we never.
No, we didn't. But yeah, of course, I'm happy because now I got my own. Well, Wi-Fi Money has its own studio. What do you think of the studio?
I love it. I've been in here all day. Love it. Beautiful studio.
Good. What do you like about it?
Why you put me under pressure? Why you put me on the spot?
You shouldn't feel under pressure.
I
You
just
should feel
like it,
relaxed.
innit?
Should feel relaxed.
I like the plant in the corner over there.
Yeah, that's my pick.
All of it's your pick.
Everything's my pick.
You decorated it.
Fam, you see me, I'm going M&S, home, getting a bit obsessed.
H&M home.
H&M home. There's no Zara home, but there's something to be.
There is.
There is. Where is it?
Not in Birmingham, is it?
Oh, is it? Okay. Well, where is it then?
It's in London. Is it the not one on Oxford Street?
I want to go to that. That must be nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm getting a bit addicted to this, Anyway, guys. So I'm here to welcome lovely guests. How should I introduce her? Lovely guest, entrepreneur.
What? Women
Lord-
entrepreneur.
Huh?
What is that?
Okay, I'm gonna take off the woman. Entrepreneur, young, talented, educated,
Yeah.
smart, pretty,
Oh, thank you.
entrepreneur, Amani Zubair. Is that how you say second name?
Yeah. You
Okay.
can say how you want it, man.
Alright,
Don't
calm.
matter.
Lit. All right, cool. Fam, you know these ones. It feels so awkward, fam. I can't lie.
Because we're friends in it, and you don't.
Yeah.
You want to interview me, but because we're friends, it's like hard because you already know all these things
But
about me. Basically,
I don't want to
But
call. Yeah. go on.
it's like when you do your interviews,
Yeah.
you're in a formal setting and you make it feel informal.
Mm.
We're already informal,
Yeah.
so how do you make this formal setting feel informal? It just feels informal.
Yeah, it just feels informal.
It just feels.
But I don't want to
We're
force.
just
I don't.
having a chat in it.
But exactly, I don't want to force the formal though. I don't want to force the formal. I don't want to force the formal. I just want to keep it. Yeah, I'm keeping it calm.
We're just having a chat.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
keep it informal.
Pretend the cameras ain't here.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, that's it, man. We just like. Yes. Yeah. You get me? All right, calm, smooth. Tell me. How's
Sorry. Are you good? Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is it stressing you?
No,
Oh, okay.
I said tell me how.
You
I was
feel
about
like,
to say,
yeah, but you feel like you're like stressed.
bro, this is my first pod. This is the first.
Oh, sorry.
podcast.
Okay, all right.
Edit, AJ, this is like the first one. You hit me like yo. I've been waiting for this moment. I've been
This is
waiting for
pressure.
this. Yeah, it is pressure. Cause I can't lie.
pressure.
I've been waiting for this moment. I've set this all up. I've gone to all this length, and then boom, I'm in it. It's like right, like coming to reality, like raw.
Yeah.
But you know what? This is good because when I do my other podcast, at least I'm gonna feel a lot less,
Yeah.
like piped up and everything like that. But anyway, let's get to it because you've got a dinner with Kia at 8:00. What time is it now?
Like 10 past 7.
7:10. All right, cool. But yeah, let's get into it.
We got time.
Smooth. Anyway, we went over the podcast, but let's just get straight into it. Tell me, Mani. First question I already told you I was gonna ask you was family. What was it like? Not even what was it like, but what did your family say when you was doing your business? Were they against it? Were they for it? At the beginning stages, just give me an image, give me a story of what it was like there.
So in my beginning stages, when Trezor was, are you not going to even ask me what my business is in that for the podcast? The people don't even know.
Oh, the people
don't know who I am.
Oh, okay, cool.
Your viewers
Mani,
don't know
tell.
who I am.
See, like you said, it's just so informal. I already know. I already
know, innit?
Yeah, I already know. I'm definitely gonna add that in there. I'm gonna add. Okay, ask. What's
who the
what's
fuck they
the
are.
business here? Who the fuck you are? Tell us who you are. What's your business? What do you do? Where you're from?
Okay, I'm Mani. I'm a Birmingham-based entrepreneur. I started my business when I was 17 years old, and last year I received investment from Lord Alan Sugar. My business is a small jewelry business. What I like calling
Small?
It. I like calling it a small business. I'm still a small business.
Okay.
Yeah, like medium and SME, like.
Yeah, I know. Like
Small-
technically,
small-
like
technically
yeah.
I'm a small business,
technically,
innit?
we were small
Technically,
businesses. I know.
yeah,
Because
exactly.
when I realized how the bar for small business, I think it's like 2 million, isn't it,
Is
or
it-
something?
Yes, I don't know, something like that.
And I was like,
Something
"Rah."
crazy.
Like a lot of people, like they're online, like "Rah, I'm a business, but it's like if we actually check, you're still a small business. You're a small
No.
business. But
Yeah.
you know what? I think I know why you do that because when you say that, it's like because you have big goals, but when you recognize, you might get too big for your boots, and it humbles you. Like,
Yeah, of course.
hold on, I'm
You
still a
have to
small
remember
business.
who you are,
Yeah.
and you have to remember as well, like, as well. It's a bit deceitful, but saying like, oh, small business, things like that. It's like it. makes you more relatable in sense of businesses, because people like to support small businesses. Like, they like that. They don't. There's a reason they shop small and they don't shop at, for example, Pandora or whatever. But yeah. What was the question? What were we talking
I
about?
was saying, what's your
Oh,
business?
yeah. So my business, yeah,
Who you
jewelry
are, what you
business.
do.
So my jewelry is very South Asian inspired. It's jewelry that is made to look and act like real gold, but it doesn't actually cost that to the consumer. You know what I mean? It's affordable for all my people. Like, everything is below £40. You can wash your hands in my jewelry and it will never turn you green or anything like that. And good quality stuff for a good price.
Lovely. Do you want to talk about any of your businesses?
Sure, yeah, why not? I have a couple other ventures. We run a restaurant. I've started an agency, an influencer management agency. Lots of stuff, lots of little stuff.
Wow. And how old are you again?
Me, I'm 20.
Nah.
20.
I'm just thinking about if I was back when I was like 17 or even when I was just 20. If I saw you, I'd be like, I'd be like, yo, I need to get out of my ass, bro. Like, yo,
Get out of bed.
anybody who's just watching this, you're in bed and you just do nothing and you're just watching this and you're 20 years old. I'm sorry, but if this does not make you get out of your bed, my guy, fam, you know them ones, bro, you're watching this because you want to get motivated or you're looking for some advice. But I'm sorry, if you're in bed, this guy is 20, free.
Don't even watch the rest of this. Just get up and go.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, just stop watching this now and just stop making a move. Watching this ain't gonna help you because she's 20. She's 3 deep, bro. She's 3 deep. Lord Sugar Ting as well, bro. Come on, man. Yo, even me. This is making me. Yo, she tried to invite me for a dinner after. Now I'm staying all night to carry on working, bro. I'm gonna stay all night, carry on working. You must be brazy, fam. Yo, we did an all nighter. Hey.
But don't think though that is it for me, or that's it. I'm 20 and I've got these businesses and I'm successful. Like, I never look at myself and think, look, that's it, you're done, you're successful, and people should look up to you. Like, I always feel like I say, like, I'm a born hustler in it. Like, I love doing all these little projects and doing all these different businesses and stuff like that. So that's why I do what I do, because it's genuinely a passion for me, and it's not about being like, oh yeah, you're so successful and everyone should be like you. I don't feel that way.
Yeah. There's a quote that I learned: never ever believe in your own source, or never believe in your own hype.
Yeah.
And the moment you do, that's when everything falls. Yeah. There's a lot of people that they believed in their own hype.
Yeah.
Like, if you start believing, oh wait, maybe I am that Marnie, that 20-year-old entrepreneur, Lord Sugar. Bro, the moment you do that, that's when you start getting complacent. I was even watching a video the other day talking about how Rome is linked to America, and the reason why Rome fell was because of complacency, because because they won everything that they wanted to win, and they just thought, there's nothing else.
Yeah, the second you start self-development, that's it for you. That's actually it for you.
Touch on something for me. I think that's something that people don't realize when it comes to business. People don't understand. You understand what I'm about to say in a minute. People don't understand that business is directly linked to your self-development. If you want your business to expand, you yourself has to expand.
You have to expand. You have to expand your mindset. You have to expand the hours that you put into your business. You have to expand the way you feel about your business. Everything. It's like, how if your business as an entity is growing, you're stupid to not try and grow with it. Like, or even the other way around. If you're growing, your business is just going to grow with you.
Yeah, simple. Okay, I wanted to get onto the first topic, which was, as I was saying before, family. What did your family say when you started Trezor? Or was Trezor your first ever venture? First ever business venture?
Trezor was my first. Well, kind of. I had other things here and there. I was in web design, so I was like taught myself how to make websites, and that's how I kind of got into Trezor, because I was like, okay, I can make websites. I can make a website for anything, right? So yeah, my first thing was website design. I'd like go around the local high street and offer small businesses websites. I will rebuild a website, make it better than it is, or I will make your website, or things like that. So that was technically my first business.
What did family say about that?
My family, I didn't tell anyone about that. I didn't tell anyone about that because I don't know. I just felt like it was my thing at the time. Like, I'd had issues. So when I was younger, I was like 16. I wanted a job. I wanted to work like whatever in a little local place. So I wanted money, and the people around me had gotten jobs, and I wanted to do that. And I came from a family where my dad was quite strict growing up, and he was very much like, what do you need a job for? Like, why do you need a job? You go to college, go to school and study. Don't spend your hours working. And I'd be like, but I need money because, like,
That's a bit funny because he's telling you not to get a job, but isn't the purpose of going to university to get a job?
Yeah, but he was saying don't like, I don't know, it's why I wanted to work in a little dessert shop or something that was near us, and they had a job vacancy, and I was like, I want to work there because I want to get money.
Yeah.
And he was like, what the hell? Like, you're not, no, you're not allowed. So it was like that, right? And so I wasn't allowed to get a job, and that's the reason why I was kind of forced into having these side hustles because I needed another way of getting money.
But you didn't want a job because the family said no, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
So you wanted something that you could do that was
Not a job.
not a job behind the scenes. That's what we call.
Yeah. Entrepreneurship.
No, Wi-Fi money, bro.
Wi-Fi money, but I didn't do it through like online. I would literally go there and I would knock on these businesses' doors and be like, "Listen, yeah, I'm gonna build you a website." Or
But
whatever.
I'd still call that Wi-Fi money because you had a laptop. How are you gonna build a website
Oh fuck yeah, true.
with a laptop?
I hear it.
Ah, and she opened the window and when she needed it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Anyway,
Sorry about that.
it's calm. Do you think these mics are picking up? Yeah, they will.
AJ, are they picking up?
Nah, they are. I was just thinking we should have moved it forward.
Right here,
Yeah.
man. Come on. Get him to check the sound.
Nah, it's calm. It's picking up, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Can tell by-
I'm
Yeah,
stressing. Yeah, I'm stressing. Anyway, back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you were saying, I personally think that's Wi-Fi money because you only had a laptop and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
it makes sense.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
so as
yeah.
well, yeah.
Like, yeah, I'd kind of call it, yeah, because it's like that's something I tell people. Like a lot of people I know are in that kind of position where it's like, yeah, just like what you said. What you said you wanted to get a job? No, focus on school. But it's like I need to find something I can
need
do
money,
on the
yeah. And I taught myself literally through YouTube like how to build the websites. Like I taught myself like Shopify, Wix, like things like that. And it was nothing. Like I had no knowledge, no experience, nobody around me who had ever even thought about building a website. So I was like stuck. The only way I could do it was to learn online.
I always say my favorite quote. This is my personal quote is, Google is my best friend. YouTube is my university, man. Everything's on Google and YouTube.
Word.
Literally, people complaining, blah blah blah. YouTube and Google, man. Simple. People are paying $9K a
It's
year.
free.
Yeah.
It's free.
Free.
We literally, people are so, they don't understand this. And even sometimes I get questions in my DMs or questions in the comments. And I just think, go on Google and it's there. It's free. It's free. You can learn anything on Google and it's easier than, you know, how it used to be. You had to go and read a book or you had to go, you can literally, and you know the answer to your question.
Yeah, nah, the information stage we're in, everything is on YouTube and Google. Everything. Back to, so,
Yeah.
like you said, they didn't say anything about that one. So, but then, when would you say is either, when would you say was the first time, like, they started saying things? Was it when Tresor started or what? When was the first?
Yeah,
and
so-
did you tell your parents first? And if so, how? How did you tell family? Because you said that your other side hustles, you managed to keep that secret.
Yeah.
So why did you not keep that, the other thing a secret?
So I was living with my dad at the time, my dad, my grandparents, and my siblings. My mom was living abroad, but my mom has always had this, like, my mom always says, I have her scratch. Like, we both have this, not scratch, an itch. I have her itch. So we both have this itch to always be doing something. And she was growing up as well. I saw her, like, one sec. Growing up as well, I saw my mom, like, running, she would have children's homes and she would have various, like, businesses, you know. She had a salon at some point, a nursery, lots of things like that. And she was very independent and, like, I think for her, when I was younger and I started thinking about these things, she loved it. Like, she was so happy that these things were coming to my mind because she was like, you know what, she's just like me. So my mom was very supportive about it, even though she wasn't there. I didn't live with my mom for like 10 years and she wasn't there, but she still, whenever I spoke to her, was always encouraging about it. Like, she offered me the money to start it and things like that. I got the initial 200 from her. But with my dad, what it was is my dad's an academic. Like, he's very much like focused on school, focused on education.
You had a real rich dad, poor dad dynamic in your household, didn't it?
So there was so much going on. Like, he didn't want me to pursue business at all because he wanted, you know what it is as well, when you're Asian as well, it's a little bit of culture kind of thing. Like, oh, your kid didn't go uni, like, you know, kind of that kind of thing.
Yeah, of course, I know how
like,
it is.
you know?
Yeah.
Like, so he wanted me to go down that route, and I remember specifically a lot of times when I would speak to him about, I need to do this, I need to do that, or I would go to college, and I remember I would take my parcel, I'd pack my parcels because there's no post office near my house. I'd get on the bus with my parcels in my bag and take them to college, post them near college. But I'd always say like, don't take that stuff to college with you. Like, don't blah blah blah. Like, things, small things that, you know, he probably didn't think was affecting it, but mentally it caused, like, you know, because it made
exactly
me,
what you mean. Yeah.
because it made me think that it was a negative thing, like, you know. But so for him it was very much like, I don't think you should do this. I think you should focus on school, and this is just your little side thing. But I knew in my heart, like, I wanted it to be more than what it was. Like, I wanted it to be my main thing because I really loved what it was. And I'm glad I didn't listen to it. I'm glad I didn't listen to him.
So what would you say? Sometimes you shouldn't listen to family members.
Yeah, you shouldn't, man. Ignore your parents. Like, let me be real, yeah. We are from a completely different generation. Like, the things that we can do on our laptops, our parents they probably will never be able to understand that. And that's okay. And it's okay to not hear your parents when they think like, okay, why are you on your laptop all the time? Why are you on your laptop? Go get a job. Like, you don't have to. You actually don't have to. When you're an adult, you can do what you want. And I think ethnic children think like find that very difficult because we obviously it's ingrained in us to respect our parents, and you should respect your parents, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you should agree with them on every single thing, especially when it comes to like, you know, pulling you away from entrepreneurship when that's something that you're so sound doing.
Like you said, our parents or our parents' generation, what they don't understand is they don't understand the world that we live in now. This internet age where pretty much everything is accessible. When they came here, when they came to, you know, the Western world, everything was not accessible to them. You had to go through certain hoops and whatnot. But me, I genuinely believe that nothing is unattainable for me. Nothing. If I want this, or if I want to be here, if I want to be with these kind of people, want to live in this kind of place, nothing is unattainable to me. And that's something that our parents don't understand. So I think what people need to do is they need to understand your parents. You need to understand where you're coming from. And I think
they mean it from a good place. Like,
Yeah,
they mean
yeah,
because they want
yeah.
they don't know any better.
Yes,
Like, they
yes,
don't
yes,
know
yes.
that this is not like just a little joke thing. Like, that more money can be made this way than it
Yes,
can be
yes,
made
yes,
in a
yes.
job. But for them, a job and work is security, because especially if your parents are immigrants, when they came here, that was the only option they had. Like,
Yeah. I think people need to understand, like you said there, they need to understand from the parents' point of view. Because a lot of people, they're like, oh, my mum don't want to see me win. She does. She
My
does.
my mum's are up. Like, no,
Yeah,
you
my mum's
can't. You
yeah,
can't
nah.
win.
She's not an op. She wants to see you win, but she's just scared, isn't it? She's just scared for
Yeah.
you. So you guys gotta make them understand. But yeah, but when would you say is the first time when you could really feel it from your dad when he was really like not with it? Was it
So-
that World Sugar time or?
Yeah, so one of the times when I first was in conversation with Lord Sugar, we spoke back and forth for quite a while, and there was a time I specifically remember I was like the next day or something, I was on my way to Loughton, and the night before my dad was like came to my room and he was like I just
Loughton. What's Loughton?
Sorry, Loughton is where Lord Sugar's based, like the city, Essex, like, and I was on my way. The next day I knew I was going down, so I was like packing my bag or whatever, and my dad like comes into my room and he's like, I don't think that you should go down there. Like, it's a bit far, isn't it? Like, he would say things like, it's a little bit far, isn't it? Like, and I'd be like, I know, it's a 4-hour journey, okay, I know, but he's a billionaire and he's interested, like, you know? And he'd be like, I just don't think you should do it. And, you know, I feel like he's just wasting your time getting you to go back and forth and talking to him all the time. And I'm thinking, this guy is a billionaire. Like, this guy's a billionaire. He's giving me his time. Like, it doesn't matter if it's going to take me 10 days to walk there. I'm going to go there. Like, and he couldn't grasp that, you know, this guy is going to change my life. And for him, he was kind of like, I remember he told me, if you want to improve your business, why don't you just stay home and learn about Facebook ads? Like, don't go there. Like, he can't do anything for you. And I was like, I remember feeling so disheartened. Like, I remember feeling so heartbroken that, like, why can't you just understand, like, what it is I'm trying to do? Like, I don't know. I think as well it comes under the culture and the age barrier thing that, like, he just couldn't wrap his head around it.
Fam, can I just say one thing that I see a lot of people, this is to back you up, because a lot of people, some people still hate the fact that, oh, you work with Lord Sugar, you do 50-50, right? And one thing I gotta say is, and like you just said, you said a great point there about, oh, you know, he's giving me his time. You know, I read somewhere that Lord Sugar charges for his time something like 5,000 an hour. 5,000 an hour just for his time. So like you just said right there, even if it takes me 10 days to go Lord Sugar. Same for me. If Lord Sugar called me right now and said, yeah, I want to have a call with you. Like, is that, like, I couldn't believe it. Like, you've got straight access to Lord Sugar, straight.
And
You're telling me, tell me.
WhatsApp him. Like, look, yeah, who the hell, like, look, I literally, who would give up the opportunity to be able to pick up their phone and say, yo, Lord Sugar, what should I do right now?
That's crazy, you know, people just don't understand that.
I say yo to him, but you know.
Yeah. You know, people won't understand it unless they're like someone like me, who I actually pay thousands for a one-to-one call. Yeah. I'll pay hundreds or even sometimes £1,000 just for 30 minutes or 1 hour of someone's time. I would happily pay £5,000 for any amount of Lord Sugars. Happily, I pay thousands, happily. But you just getting easy access. So anyone telling you that is just like, sorry, you're not thinking big enough. You just don't get the bigger
a lot of people don't
get
the
bigger
bigger
picture.
picture.
Yeah, you just don't see the bigger
picture. And
picture.
Do you know what it is? It's like, I was 19 years old when I took that. Yeah. For the rest of my life, I will be a 19-year-old that a famous billionaire believed in. Like, it did so much for my personal brand that I can do anything. Yeah. Like, because I had the backing of someone so important.
You get me?
And it doesn't matter that I gave away 50% of one company. What's one company?
Yeah,
I'll own 10 in my lifetime. I'll own 100. It's going to be nothing.
You get me? Do you get me? People don't understand this one quote is, it's okay to have a small piece of a big pie. I'd rather have 50% of a company that's worth 10 million than to have 100% of a company that's worth 1 million. Do the maths. Which one do I want? Which one makes more? Simple, simple. And look, who's gonna go 10 million first? Me and Lord Sugar, or me by myself?
Exactly.
Do you get me?
That's
yeah.
what it was for me. It was like I can only do so much as a teenager that has no backing from anyone around me who knows what's going on. My mom couldn't grasp the Wi-Fi money thing. She didn't understand it. She only understood like old school business. My dad didn't have any understanding of business. Like it was like who do I have? Like, and I remember so many times breaking down and thinking like, shit, like I need help with this, but I have nobody here who can help me. And look who I ended up having help me. Like
Crazy,
yeah.
crazy. Quickly, can you touch on what was that process like? You know, going back and forth with Lord Sugar. I'm seriously intrigued about that. Like,
So it
like
was
first, like I know you told me like you said that you emailed and then they got
Yeah.
what happened like.
So I found his like company, Amshold, whatever. I went on his website. I just started emailing people, and I was just like sending them messages. Oh, you know, blah blah. I want to talk to Lord Sugar, and I was just getting no response. And then I just kept being persistent. Like I just kept doing it shamelessly because I didn't care. I was like, these people don't know me.
Shamelessly promote yourself.
So shameless.
I love it.
I was like, I don't care. They don't know who I am.
Shamelessly promote yourself always.
And then like on a random Friday night, I just get an email back, and it's like from Lord Sugar, and it's literally from him himself, and he's like, I like it. I like you. I like what you're on about. Let's call down to that and let's meet. Wow. That's it.
And what was that first meeting like?
Like, it was the most embarrassing meeting I ever had in my life. So basically, I hadn't really, like, back then I didn't used to go to London a lot anyway, so I didn't really know London like that. And this was Loughton, so it was like I had to get the train from Brum to London and then London to Loughton. It's just long, and I was 40 minutes.
Oh, that
late.
must have been long.
So long.
Was that your first time in London?
No, it was my first time alone in London though.
Oh, that must have felt like you went to like halfway across the world.
I swear, I was just sat on the train like, am I there yet? Am I there? I was 40 minutes late because I got lost, and like they picked me up from the train station in a black car, and I was like, oh my god, it feels a bit scary now. It feels special though, but it's scary. And I go there, and I just literally, I don't know what the hell overcame me. I had some adrenaline rush because I went in there like you know, as if I was chatting to my friends. I was like, oh hi guys, like yeah, but talking to them like normal. Lord Sugar sat there. I'm like talking to him like as if I know him.
Was it like The Apprentice? Like okay.
No, it was like we went in. I went up the stairs, and he was sat on this side of the table, and then he had two of his advisors here, and then like an accountant or something. You know, a room full of like basically old white men. And do you know what it is? It's intimidating when you're someone like me, when you look like me, when you're my age. When you walk up there, you think, shit, like this is scary. But yeah, like he was like, you know, they had my. This is so funny. They had my company accounts and stuff, and they all had their papers in front of them, and I had it in front of me. They were talking. They were talking to me, asking me questions, and then so one of them starts opening the accounts and looking through it, and they all start doing it, and I'm like, okay, so I start opening it and I start looking through it. I don't know what I'm looking at, and I feel so like that meeting made me feel so like this is a different world. Like this is something else.
This is something else.
Like I was
it ain't Brum no more. Yeah.
Like we're in Loughton right now. Like, I literally was like so out of my depth, but I just went for it, like, and I knew that if I hadn't gone for that, I had a lot of anxiety leading up to it, but if I hadn't gone for it, look, my life would not be the same. It would be completely different. And I think that meeting, from that meeting, he offered the investment on that day.
What, on the spot?
On the spot.
Or you found that later?
Not on the spot.
How did he say it?
So they said, no, he said, he asked me some questions about my business, whatever, chilling, and then he was like, all right, I'm off to Paris now, and then he left, and then I was sat there with his advisors, and they were like, okay, blah, blah, well, he wants to offer you, you know, the Apprentice deal, the same as the Apprentice, and I was like, he what? He wants to offer me what? And he was like, yeah, we wouldn't give you the same, and I was like, okay, all right, yeah, I'll go home and think about it.
Smart. Hey, listen, that's another thing that even if you have life-changing opportunity, you what's the word? You need to like
composure.
And you need to feel like you belong there. You need to feel like what would if Lord Sugar was talking to, you know, Jeff Bezos and Lord Sugar offered him the same? You think Jeff Bezos would be like, yay? Jeff Bezos would be like, yeah, calm, talk to you later. And that's what you said too. I'll think about it. That's what you got. Because if Mani went, oh yeah, and she started screaming, they would just look at her like, and just think,
just get out.
Yeah, just like
get out.
Like yeah, just think you just.
Like they knew, they must have known in it I was gassed.
Of course, yeah.
But I just like, you know, held it together a bit. I had decided already. I was like, yeah, I'll have it. I'm gonna have it. But You just got to do that. And I learned that as well. A lot of.
Well, where do you think you learned that from? Where do you say you learned that
No, I mean, I just think like after that meeting, I've learned that through this whole time. It's like being able to keep my composure in situations benefits me so much more than just showing like your true emotion. Because you know what it's like, especially when you're young and when you're a woman, people hold that against you. This, oh god, she's bitching. She's just bitching. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, so you have to really work on keeping your shit together, basically.
Yeah. Where would you say you learned that from, though? Even at that moment, not to go crazy, because a lot of people just lose their shit, you know.
I don't know. I think it was a bit of. I think it was a little bit of an ego thing for me at the time. I genuinely
like you really believed in your source, or at that time, would you say?
I think I was like faking believing in the source.
Fake it till you make it time.
Yeah,
type
fake
stuff.
it till I make it.
And you faked it till you made it. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't
We
say
ain't
I
made it yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Tell me about some of the. Actually, we went over there. Let's go over culture, as I said. Tell me, as where you said what country, do you want to say what country are you from again?
Well, I'm Pakistani, basically.
Okay, cool. I know a little about your culture. It's a bit like even African culture where, as a woman, I bet people said to you, you should be married, you should be focusing on kids, you should be focusing on marriage. What's all this? You're independent. You're like this is like manly stuff and whatnot. And you said that you saw some people comment that all the time and DM you.
I get it a lot. And especially, I did another interview where the interviewer, he was a guy, and he said, "Are you single?" to me. And obviously, I answered it like, I don't have the time for a relationship. And that got so much hate. Like everybody was like, "What the hell? You're gonna be 40 and you're not gonna be able to have kids and blah blah blah. And no one's gonna want you anymore because you're so fucking manly because you got your own business." And I was like, "Shut up!" Like, do you know what?
Do you know what? Oh, sorry.
They're actually just. You know what? And I've said this to you a million times. Yeah, they're actually just people who say that they're just pussies. Like, because at the end of the day, when somebody is you know what you said to me? I've just got to find a big boss. That's it. I need someone bigger and better than me who will make me feel like my business is pocket money, and then that's calm. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Like these people, they don't understand that. Just because I'm not dating people that are like you, like people that are like normal, doesn't mean I'm just like. I'm manly and I'm never gonna be in a relationship.
No offense to everyone else, but I can't lie. You be doing yourself a disservice, bro. If you get with any of these, they won't be able to handle you. What I was gonna add is that on camera, you're like, look, I don't have time for it, but behind the scenes, I know, money. Like I said, the big boss. Yeah. We if the big boss comes, money's having it, man. Yo, come
when he comes. Listen, if you're out there. If you're watching the Wi-Fi Money podcast, if you got Wi-Fi money, nah.
All those, bro, for me, all those guys who are in the comment section who said anything against that, they're projecting. They want someone like you. They want to be able to go, oh wow, look at Mom. She does this business. You're someone that. They want that, but they're like, there's no way. They just know they can't. They just know they can't. Do you get me? They just know they could never. So it's just like that. And what's it called? What else do people say? You were saying in the comment section, apart from
loads of shit. Should I just go and find
let's go through. Find some comments. Let me see. I want to hear what people say.
So much random people.
Like people what did people call your small jewelry? What
do you say? Somebody goes. Why the fuck is she talking like that? She acts like she runs Microsoft and she just runs a shit little jewelry business. What the hell? Microsoft? Shut up, man. Like, come on. And you know what it is? That's projection as well. That is projection.
It's projecting. It's projecting because he wants to run a business. He wants to be a big shot, but he knows he can't. You get me?
He knows he can't.
No, that's one thing that I've learned about haters. Like they just every time you see it, he's just projecting. He's just projecting. He knows he can't.
Genuinely, and even like all through my TikTok and stuff like that, it's like, oh God, I can't listen to her talk. Okay, don't then. Just scroll past the video. Like, it's not that deep. It never is that deep. And I think I get a lot more hate because I'm a woman.
Oh, do you know why it's so deep? Sorry to cut you off, but do you know why it's so deep for someone to TikTok to say, I can't listen to here? Because TikTok's the only app, it keeps playing when you're typing your comment. So you're there going, I can't listen to this person, but you're still typing, and you're still doing it. Bro, that's brazy, to say that. That's a brazy comment, fam. You're going, I can't listen to this person, but you're still hearing it. That's brazy, bro. That's brazy. Did you find any comments?
Oh, sorry, I forgot. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, nah. Everyone just projecting.
Yeah, they're literally just trying shit, man. It's too much. They don't even work in here. I've got one bar.
Oh, you got one bar. Oh, okay. Just leave the comments then. You already know. Yeah, you don't even need to go through the hate comments.
Here's one.
Oh, go on.
Like this one always has. On my, my interview with.
Yeah.
Them ones have the biggest hate.
Oh yeah, because of the audience. Yeah.
Yeah. People be like, how can someone give you this platform and you just act silly? Like, what the hell? Like, you know what it is, yeah? People just, it's too much. It's too much. Or anything I say, people have something sarky to say about it, and it's just like, you know what? I don't even care at this point.
Bro,
I actually don't care because you know what it is. Like, I'm winning and you're not. Like, at the end, I'm in not in like, you know, suck myself off kind of way, but
Nah.
it's like I'm doing what I want to do and what
Yeah.
I love. And
Yes.
what are you doing? You're miserable because you're commenting on my videos, and miserable people leave hate comments.
And tell me about the kind of advice you'd give to somebody who listens to this and what they can expect, because I don't think people understand. People don't understand the mental fortitude you need, the controlling your emotions. Because for a lot of people, those kind of hate comments that you're getting, you know, a lot of people, you know those people where like some people get one hate comment on like Snapchat or something, and they deactivate their accounts. You know those people, like you've seen it happen, innit? Where someone's like, people get onto somebody who's never experienced this kind of limelight, and they just deactivate their account. It happens often. Like somebody's done something, made a mistake, boom, they deactivate their account. So give advice to, you know, that young Mani or just whoever might be looking at you, just and what they can expect and how they should go about it. Because when I asked you, you just said a nice comment. You said, I don't care. I said, when someone, yeah, AJ asked like, yo, what do you do when you see these comments? What do you think of them? How do you react? He said, what do you say?
I don't care.
Yeah.
Because you literally, these people don't know you. They don't know you. Who the hell are they? They're literally these random people, yeah. They're pissed off. They're in their smelly pants in their mum's house, and they're just like, oh my God, you're a piece of shit. Like, no, you don't know who I am. You don't know the work that goes behind everything that I do every single day. You don't know the passion. You don't know the fucking blood, sweat, and tears that go into this, yeah. You don't know my life, and you don't know my work ethic. So why should I give a shit what you have to say about me?
Literally, just don't care. That's the only advice that she can give you. What time is it? Oh, it's been 33 minutes.
Yeah.
Can't lie, I went through all my topics. Man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Relationships, dating. We already
Kind of. You can ask me more if you want.
Okay, cool.
That's
We're
gonna
gonna
get
cut this
views,
bit
innit?
out. We're gonna leave it.
Yeah, you can cut it out.
Okay, cut this out. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, we were saying earlier about our people are gonna be
having a big
thinking.
boss, innit?
People are gonna be thinking, why am I keep asking this girl about
No,
relationships?
it's fine. You can put this back into that section.
I don't want to give this guy too much editing, but yeah, calm. Anyway, we was talking earlier about the kind of DMs that you be getting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we was talking earlier about why you're single and why you're not dating. I bet guys DM you all the time.
Yeah, but you know what it is? Like, for me, it's a multitude of things. Like, for example, I'm Muslim, right? Like, so for me, dating is not really like, it's not really a thing. But you kind of just like get to
When
know
we say
someone.
dating, we say umbrella term, yeah.
Yeah, as an umbrella term, right? Like, you mean like you kind of just get to know someone and get married to them, and like it puts even more pressure on it because it's like, look at what I do with my life, and then what kind of caliber of man I'm after, and then factor in that he needs to be dead serious enough to marry me. Like, it's a lot of stuff going on. So for me,
What caliber of man are you after then?
someone who's better, like, look, yeah, someone who's better than me that I can grow with, or that I can help to push to be better, and they can push me to be better. Like, I'm definitely someone who is very, very independent, and a lot of the time it can make men feel emasculated because, for example, like when I'm out with my when I'm out with my male friends, like we've been out together and I've been like, it's calm, I'll pay, like,
Bro,
you know what I
oh
mean?
my goodness,
You know
bro,
what I mean?
that pisses me off, fam.
And he literally looks like a wilted flower. He's like,
Bro,
oh,
what
I
the
can't
hell?
do it.
Nah, hey guys, I still back my car. I make sure to
It's
face.
just-
Starts trying to fight me, fam.
Like, it's not even that, like, to
Nah,
me,
that's
see what I
brazy,
mean? Like,
fam.
to me, it's not even that deep because I'm so independent and I have this thing where I pay for myself for everything. It's difficult to let that go, and it can make men feel like, oh, she's not gonna, you know, she's a bit manly, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like, you know what? It's like the right man will make me feel feminine enough to let me do
Facts,
that,
yeah.
like, and it will be fine. And it's just like, people think like, oh my God, like, you're so independent or whatever, but I will be not independent enough in front of the right person. Like, it's just, I just don't have the right person around me yet. That's all.
Facts. That's all facts. The right guy, he'll bring that feminine side out of you.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, there's nothing to worry. You just got.
And people think like, oh, yeah, it's gonna be so hard for you today because like you have money and you need someone with more money. Open your eyes to the world. Yeah, look, if there's people like me. I was 19. I become business partners with a billionaire. There are people out there who are young, ambitious, who are doing great things, who have so much. Look, yeah, you've heard like how many 16-year-old crypto millionaires there are. Like, what? There's, open your
Not
eyes.
to say you're gonna date a 16-year-old
off.
crypto millionaire.
God forbid.
Yeah.
Like, God forbid.
I just had to clarify that.
But you know, what I'm saying is there's a lot of people out there, and people don't realize that like they have a closed mind. They just think, oh, she won't be able to date anyone, she won't be able to marry anyone. Just, come on, man, come on.
Nah, 7 billion people on this earth, man.
7
Like,
billion
bro, I, this is great for me
My
to touch.
soulmate's not in Birmingham, alright? He's not here. Like, he's somewhere else.
Nah, you know, I agree. You know what? I can't lie. Still, I can't lie. He's not in Brum still. Hey, he's not in Brum still. I can't lie. Hey, that's the one. That's one thing I can actually agree with you on before. Maybe I wouldn't, but nah, I have to agree. He's not in Brum still. Hey, there's this video I was watching now. Now I can add some value. There's this video I was watching. I'll probably plug it in here. There's these two entrepreneurs that. Do you know this guy? Do you know who Alex Hormones is?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you know his wife, Layla Hormones?
No.
Okay.
You told me about her though, I think.
Yeah. I said I was gonna say. This would have been good if I sent you those videos and you watched them. But anyway, I'll still send you them. This would
You
have
did send me them actually, I just didn't watch them.
Oh, wow. Did I send you both of them? Yeah. I sent you two in it. Oh, wow.
Sorry.
See, look, I'm trying to help this girl
gonna
out.
watch them later.
No more. How often do I talk about feminine and all that with you?
All the time.
How often I'm like, oh.
Every time we see each other.
Nah, how often? Yo, I'm trying to help you, you know. I'm trying to help you find a man. I'm telling you, this is what guys want to see, yo.
I'm not actively looking.
Because you
I'm
know
not
what? No,
looking.
it's not about looking.
Yeah,
It's not about looking.
okay.
It's not about looking. You don't.
He's not gonna let me leave here without finding me a man.
No, you don't know where you might
Okay.
be. You might be there at a coffee shop. You don't be looking independent.
Yeah.
You don't know. You might be next to your future husband.
What do you mean? I don't want to be looking independent. What do you mean if I'm there in a coffee shop? Explain.
Yeah, you need to be your feminine, fam. I don't know, fam. Just have to. Yeah, like let's say you're in a coffee shop or just I don't know, you just in an event or something.
Yeah.
Guy comes in, is like, yeah, let me pay for that drink. You're like, no, like you can't do that.
Do you think I'm broke? I'll be like,
Yeah.
money?
You can't do that. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah, it's simple.
I think men are scared of me as well sometimes, like, because I'm quite.
Why?
I think I'm quite forward. Like, look, when you meet me as well, I'm quite a full-on person.
Yeah.
So, like, for guys, I think it's easy for them to like feel like. AJ, when you watch that back, what the hell was that? He goes.
It's the way you just curl up into a ball, isn't it?
Yeah, literally, it makes them feel like that.
Okay. Yeah, I think, what was I saying? Anyway,
One
back to what I was
sec,
saying. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Layla and Alex, though, that video that I sent you, that you were supposed to watch,
Sorry.
but you didn't watch it. You would have liked that video. You would have really liked that video. You watch it, definitely. Because basically what it was is that Layla was talking just like you. Layla, she's very independent, very businesswoman driven and all that. And she would always date guys and they would always feel like a little brother to her. Like they would always feel like just a best friend. Like she would always date them and yeah, they would always get frustrated. And she thought that it was a problem with herself. Like she thought, nah, this is me. Like, by the way, this girl was on it. Like she's like a, what's it called? 7, 8. She's a 9-figure millionaire. Like she's serious and she's not even 30 yet, or she might, so she's serious. And so every single person that she dated, she felt like that. But not until she met Alex, then she was like raw, like she got into her feminine and what's it called, and now she says stuff like, yeah, she cooks for my man, she likes cooking for him, she likes bringing him glasses of water, she likes doing things for him. And yeah, it's just nice, man. It's just nice. And then on the other video I sent you, shout out to Lamide and Victoria. I forgot what their thing's called, but yeah, their thing, that there was a video and it was like they were talking about like they were just talking about ambitious women and is it difficult to date, and they're just going over a range of topics. And yeah, Lamide made some good points. Can't really remember them. Go watch the video. Let me give one that I can remember here. She just made some good points, just talking about how like you were saying there, don't have that scarcity mindset. Don't have an abundance mindset.
You taught me that.
Yeah.
You taught me that still. Have an abundance mindset.
Nah, you have to have an abundance mindset. It's scary sometimes. Having an abundance mindset is scary sometimes because
you look uncertain.
Yeah.
You don't know what's gonna come, but
this applies to everything in life because sometimes because having an abundance, it's so scary because you look around you, and this applies to everything, even business. Having an abundance, even in business, and we'll talk on this. This might be a good topic. The examples I want to give in business is like when something goes wrong, when a deal goes wrong, but still having an abundance mindset to say, you know what, that's in the past. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to chase that high. I'm going to keep going. And it's scary because you don't know what's on the other side. You don't know if you're going to do more or get to the next level, or you could revert back to where you feel comfortable. But you have to have that abundance mindset. It's uncomfortable, but that's what's going to make you grow.
You have to open yourself up to receiving good things. Like people think people think this thing, oh shit, I'm so scared to do this, I'm so scared to do that. The more scared you are, like the less opportunities you take, the less things that come back to you, right? Like if you don't do it, you will never know. And if you don't open yourself up to thinking that this will come to me and that will come to me, then it's just like it creates this mental barrier for yourself, so you don't allow those things to come to you.
Yes.
And you start to repel them without even realizing.
Yes.
So like a lot of the time as well, especially when obviously you did like that first interview where I was asked if I was single, and I kind of went like, oh, no, I'm not. I repelled it without realizing because
Facts.
because
Yeah,
I
like
was
this
scared.
is what I talked to you about femininity. Because like, bro, you can't move. This is
Because I repelled it because I was scared that it wouldn't come to me, and I felt like, no, I'm too independent now. I don't know anybody, because at the time I didn't know anyone who I thought you are like, better than me, not better than me. You are you are above me in a sense of you
like,
can
I
make
can
me
look up
better.
to you. I can respect you.
Yes, I can look up to you. I can respect you. I didn't have men around me at the time that I thought that. I thought that of that. So like I think like like moving on from that, I've learned that you can't just repel this. Like you can't just think no about everything. Like you just have to be like,
you're learning.
I'm learning, innit?
Hey,
Yeah.
you're growing, you know. Hey, when you're growing, when you're with BB, you learn new things, man. Hey, cool. What about business? Tell me about some of your business failures and where you'd say you'd be abundant from that. Where you learned about abundance management from there.
Okay,
some things happened recently. I don't know if there's any other examples where you've had to, where you took the L and you've had to kind of grow.
So I think one big thing for me was like, and I say this a lot in like most of my interviews, I always say the same thing. This thing with Facebook ads, I had a massive issue in the beginning where a company basically ripped me off and didn't bring me any money back, and it was a shit experience. It was very, very scary for me because it was the first company that I trusted. And back then, if I had just thought, okay, these are effed me over, I'm done now, I'm not going to do Facebook ads anymore, I wouldn't be here now, like where I am. Because a year later, look, like I have a good agency, we do good things, we get a good return on ad spend. Like if I had back then been too scared to jump back into it, and again, look, like with my business partners, the advisors and things like that, they kind of, because they're not really, they couldn't really grasp this idea of like, okay, it didn't work for you one time, why do you want to do it again? I really wanted.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like they really thought that, okay, put the money somewhere else and put it in do something else if it didn't work for you. And I was like I really pushed for it to work, and I just did it again and again, and I lost so much money in the process until it worked. Like it took so long for it to work, but it did in the end.
Would you say that's because you saw other people winning with Facebook ads that kept you going, or would you say you just because you understood it so well?
I understood it. I understood that if it worked and if it clicked, it would make me a lot of money. And I was determined to make it click. So I went through so many ad agencies, 1,000,001 creatives. How many videos I send my ads agency a week, So many. Every day we create a video. Whenever we see a video ad that someone else has done, we copy it and we send it to them. Like that. Like we do so much, like there was so much trial and error, and I tried so hard to make this work, and that's the only reason it worked, is because I kept going with it, because I really believed that it was going to work, and I believe that if I try hard enough, the opportunity will come back. It will work.
Lit. Tell me then, in terms of, don't be specific, but what I want to ask you now is what, like I said at the very beginning, business is a very personal journey, and it's all about, finding those uncomfortable spots and expanding and basically becoming comfortable being uncomfortable. Now tell me, without being specific, over the next 3 to 5 years, what kind of mentality, what kind of places, being honest with yourself, where are you uncomfortable, where do you now need to grow to get to the next stage in order for you to expand? What are those areas? This is something I'm seeing you think about it. That's what I'm asking. So where would you say, without being specific, where you want to be in the next 5 years, what kind of position that you want to be when you're 25 years old? What's that going to take? And what kind of mentality do you need to have?
I think one thing that I struggle with, and have always struggled with, is letting go of the things in my business. For example, you'll see that I still do so much of my content myself, and I do the lives myself as well. I'm very, very emotionally involved with my business, but I know that being emotionally involved in business is very, very dangerous, because you have to be in control of your emotions at all times. And there will be times where something will happen with Trezor. Oh, just got a shiver then. Hang on. Something will happen. There'll be times where something will happen with Trezor, and it will make me feel a type of way. Like, for example, I'll feel upset. I will feel down about it. It will make me feel depressed. And then I'm making all the next decisions off of the back of those emotions. And I can't do that. And it's difficult to let go and detach yourself from a business that, you know, you put your heart and your soul into because you love it so much. Because when you're an entrepreneur, that's what you do. You love what you do so much. And when if you can't let go, look, like I find it hard to delegate. I can't, you know, I can't tell people you do this, and or I'll tell someone you do this, and then I'll kind of be like, what are you doing? Or, can I see what you're doing? Or can I? Or do it like that? You know, like it's difficult to. It just is difficult to detach, and I know I need to learn detachment from it, but it's just something that I just.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah,
You've seen it.
Yeah,
You've seen
yeah,
it. I'm
you
very
do.
emotionally involved.
Yeah, you do. You do. It's something that we all want. But trust me, like you said there, that's beautiful that you said that, and yeah, that is what's going to require you to get to where you want to be in the next 5 years. Because you look at any top CEO, any top business person, they've got everybody working for them.
Yeah.
So you know, I really deep the other day when I was like, you know what, it's crazy that I found that we'll have a chief financial officer, chief a CFO, a CEO, a C. Bare
Or
C
this
suite.
director, that director,
Yeah,
marketing,
product,
creative, product.
product, and like within that financial, then there's
Yeah.
other.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
brazy.
Yeah.
It's brazy. It's brazy. If you want to get to the top, like you're gonna have to delegate. And I like to think about it like a mentality where, like you said there, if you can let go and delegate to somebody else, it expands your mind and allows other things to get in. So delegate, allow in,
Yeah.
delegate, allow in, and go and go and go. But yeah, that's that, man. Wi-Fi money. Tell me, why do you think people should start Wi-Fi money? Why?
Wi-Fi money. Why not?
Or what
Man?
does Wi-Fi money mean to you as well?
What does Wi-Fi money
Yeah,
mean
what
to
does
me?
Wi-Fi money mean to you?
Wi-Fi money means making money without making money. Like Wi-Fi money is not getting up and going to work every day. Wi-Fi money is opening your laptop and making £100 from nothing, from thin air. That's what you call it, right? Like Wi-Fi is like it's just here, isn't it? It's money that's ready to be grabbed, and people can't grasp that concept that there's money. Look what we do, yeah. For even like the brand deals, yeah. I make TikToks and then I get paid to make TikToks. What the hell is that? What kind of job?
Crazy.
Where is it?
Crazy,
There's
crazy,
nothing physical
crazy,
there.
crazy,
It's nothing there,
crazy.
and you know the money that comes through that. Like
Crazy.
it's there.
It's there.
Like
Lit.
Wi-Fi money is online money, isn't it?
Money, man, it's a pleasure. And I'm gonna gift
to
you.
be
It's
here.
not here right now, but I'm gonna gift you. Oh, where's my phone? It's not even here.
What?
I'm gonna gift you a Wi-Fi money T-shirt. That's what I'm gonna be doing.
That's all I wanted. That's why I came here. That's it.
Yeah, we're gonna
That's
give
it.
you a Wi-Fi money. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. What color? Black or white?
Black.
What size are you?
Like you don't ask a lady that, man.
Oh, sorry. You don't ask a lady that. Yeah, you see that? You see? I asked her that just so she could tell me not to ask a lady that, so you guys know. You feel me? I'm smooth like that. Anyway, cool. Wi-Fi money. Thank you guys for watching this episode. Make sure that you are clicking the links in the below, and make sure you subscribe, and I'm gonna give you a free T-shirt as well. Yeah. Subscribe, you get a free T-shirt. Click the link in the bio.
Everyone, every
subscribe.
single
Yeah,
subscriber.
everyone who
Every
subscribes gets a
single
free
one.
T-shirt. Click the link in the bio. Click the newsletter link. Sign up to the Wi-Fi Money newsletter, and yeah, subscribe and yeah, Wi-Fi
And
Money
yeah.
out.